And a lot of people lost their jobs. And you know what? Then people, and they're on my Facebook. I asked for forgiveness for what I had to do, but I don't regret what I had to do because I did it because I love children and I work with children and that's what I do. You know? I've done that since 1991. And you know what? And a lot of you know, I've never taken a paycheck. That was the first damn job I've ever taken a paycheck, and that's the first time I've ever had to report or do anything like that in my entire life. You know, it hurt. And now I've got to back at square one and I got to start again. You know, somebody sent me $200 the other day. You know why? Because I don't have any money. I don't have nothing. And I'm not asking for handouts or nothing. You know, I'm asking for love and prayer. I'll sort this out. You know, I always do. But you know what? I really would like this person, if they get on my Facebook and say, to stop your bullshit. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I've never done anything to hurt anybody. And you know what? Yes, I've kicked a few people out of my house, as many of you have. You know what? And you know what? Maybe it's one of them. You know, you offer somebody a hand up, not a handout. You offer them a hand up and get them the help they need and work with them for years and years, and then they stab you. You know, that's hurtful. That's ungrateful. And these two people that have done this in my life are two that I raised. Like I've known them since I ran the center. One of them's lived with me for 10 years. I've raised him like I call him my brother, but I've more raised him like one of my children. You know, and. I don't know when any of you know this, that my farm in Watford, everything, all my belongings that was there, never made it here. My lawn tractors, my generators, even Jinx, he gave us a generator. He donated a generator and it was still in the box. We used it once, fired it up, and we never had to use it, but we always kept it just in case. He even sold that. He sold my Echo chainsaw, my lawn tractor. He sold everything, and I even sold my vehicles. I signed over one ownership to him because he was hurting, and he sold my vehicle. And he sold another one even without the ownership. I signed the ownership over to Christopher, gave that to Christopher probably 4 or 5 years ago, and that was sitting on my farm. And somehow he gave that to the scrappers and collected the money on that too. So you know what? It's not cool. You know what? I forgive you. You know what? I don't care. It's just material crap. It hurts, though. It hurts. It hurts. It stabs right there. You know? It stabs right in the heart. And that sucks. That really sucks. You know, that somebody that you care about and love and helped would do that to you. You know? Much like the homeless fellow. I'm not mentioning names that came and stayed with us. He did 64 hours of video in my living room with my family. He insulted and assaulted my 18-year-old daughter, you know. And then he ran. Then he ran his mouth. And now he's saying, oh, he's got all these videos. You know what? Play your friggin' videos. Play your videos. You know what? It just proves how solid. And you know what? There were some names in there. And you know what? I'm not going to deny it. You know what? There's no name in there that's dropped that I didn't know or didn't say, or I take full responsibility for it. It's mine. But that was in my living room, and that was in the privacy of my own home. That wasn't me blabbing my mouth on the streets like most of these sidewalk commando tough guys, you know? That was in my home, in my living room, and it was conversations that were to be kept confidential, you know? So play your video and see who's standing solid at the end. Because if you play them videos, that proves what kind of man you are. And it proves what kind of man I am. So go right ahead, Mr. Man. Have at her. Anyways, peeps, that's my rant for the today. You know, God is good all the time. You know, I send prayers and love out to Jimmy Kramer, Big Jim. You know, he's fighting cancer. You know, and he's a trooper. He's a trooper. And Dawson and you know, James from Disciples MC, and you know, all the boys at the Keepers, and all my other 81 friends, and you know, I got friends with every club. I'm friends with a lot of clubs and a lot of independent guys. You know what? Don't judge me by who I hang out with. You know what? I pray and I talk to all kinds of people. And you know what? If you insult or do something negative like that, of course I'm going to take you off of my Facebook. I love each and every one of them. I put on this earth to love people. I think that's what I was supposed to do, right? And in loving people, sometimes you get hurt, you know? Anyways, peeps, we're 11 minutes into this video. It's just another Hogman moment, you know. I told you I was going to get back at these, and I wish I could mention everybody's names, the Sirens, you know, and all the boys, you know, the PTMC, Queensman, and of course Tribble, you know, my buddy Scooter. I love you, man. I love you. It's good to see you're unavailable anymore, you know. What's his name? Anyways, I know she'll be good to you, brother. Be good to her, you know. Anyways, I don't know what else to say, you know. All of you, keep your eye on your word, you know. Just try and stay positive. I mean, I always can use prayers. I mean, I got lots of crap going on, but I just don't air that crap on Facebook. You know, yeah, well, all of us do. We all have a mess that we're trying to sort out in life. All of us. And if there's anybody out there that says they don't, you know what? They're just not facing it. Anyways, babes, I'll do another Hogman moment tomorrow. Like I said, waiting for Daniel. Anyways, much love and respect. And you just had coffee with the Bishop.